Good morning. We on day 2 of this week, which is week 7, and it's just talking. This week is about me understanding that I have internal signals in me, and they are speaking. They are saying something, and I need to pay attention to the cues that are easy to ignore. So, my process of healing, whether it's through the nourishment process, juicing, or through the intercession process, focusing on those 15 common areas of breaches and making sure that I'm holding each one of those things that I talk about in my book, Healing Through Intercession. If you want to just look over, have something in it. And also, if you go to the training that I did, like the boot camp training, I have the appendix. You can look at that appendix as well. So I understand that the internal cues are easy to ignore. So I want to make sure that I'm not ignoring it, and that I am aware what is going on, because this is like a chart of all the breaches, and making sure that I am whole, that my cover is whole, that there are no breaches in my shingles, there's no breaches in my flashing, my deck, in my beams, in my binding, in my gutter, in my framework, in my slope, in my ventilation, in my slope, in my what you call this right here? Underlayment. Okay, also fasteners, nails, no damage in my rows, making sure everything is in a row, in my sillet, in my framework, in the ridge cap. So you will understand all of that when you go through the book, because each of these things are related to a breach. Like shingles, when that is out of place, it's because it's due to rejection. When the flashing is out of place, it's because of witchcraft. When the but yeah, the training, the free training, talks about all about that. I'm not gonna go into that right now, but I don't want to ignore the whispers. I don't want to disconnect from my process. I don't want to drift. I don't want to slip. I don't want to go downhill. I want to be able to progress forward. I want to progress forward no matter what. I want to progress forward. So that is important to me. And I want to pay attention to the subtle things. Be intentional. I want to be someone that is intentional. That is what this week is all about. So as I talked about before, the 7th week of a pregnancy is when the sensory cells begin forming, and that means it's the earliest sign of perception, and that is when sensitivity and awareness happens, and inner perception, those type of things happen. And I want to make sure that I don't ignore that. So I want to look at Psalms 28 to meditate on as it relates to that. I wonder, I might have to get my reading glasses, but my eyes actually but anyways, I might have to get it. Let's see. Psalm 7. These are treasures no bird of prey can see, no falcon eye observe. Alright. Psalms 28 verse 7. So this is Job talking about wisdom and understanding. And he is saying wisdom and understanding are treasures no bird of prey can see, and no falcon eye observe. And so it is not easy to see. It is not easy to observe. I mean, when you think about birds, they're really good at what they do. Falcons, they're good at observing. Birds are, because they're up high. Birds are able up high. So when I read this scripture, it's just letting me know that treasures are hidden. And so in order to notice the treasures, you really have to pay attention. And so the treasure of salvation, the treasure of healing, the treasure of deliverance, those things are treasures. You have to look for it. You have to search it out. And I'm talking to myself. I have to search it out. I have to look for it in order for me to get it. The treasure when it comes to me being whole, I have to look for it. It doesn't just happen. The treasures of me nourishing my cells, it doesn't just happen. The treasure of pregnancy, it doesn't just happen. It's intentional. For redemption, it's intentional. And so I also want to pray 137. Oh, wait a second. This is not Psalms. Look. God, I'm in Job. No wonder it didn't. But hey, I made it work. Look, as you can see, I was thinking hard. Lord, I just got an extra word in. Okay, Psalms 28:7. The Lord is my strength and shield. I trust Him with all my heart. He helps me, and my heart is filled with joy. I burst out in songs of thanksgiving. So that makes a little bit more sense, that verse. I wrote that verse down, but this is the verse that I got written down. And this makes sense because every day I want to think about how my salvation, my healing, and my deliverance are gifts. And so this verse is just allowing me to understand the Lord is my strength and my shield. I trust Him with all my heart. He helps me, and my heart is filled with joy. I burst out in songs of thanksgiving, and I truly do. I'm having songs in my mind all the time, especially when it's quiet and I can just hear the music. It's just beautiful to me. It's beautiful. So yeah, I'm trying to see if I can hide that purple so it won't look so out of place. Alright, and so the next verse is 130. Psalms 139. Maybe I do need to get those glasses. Cause look, read it in Job. Oh my gosh. 139. It's because the Bible's so up high. Usually it's a lot more lower than me. I can see better. Okay, Psalms 139, 23 through 24. So if there are any area of something, any area that I need to be aware of that is hindering my salvation, my healing, and my deliverance, I want to take the moment and ask the Lord to search me. And as I do that, I want to meditate on this scripture right here. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thought. Point out anything in me that offends you, and lead me along the path of everlasting life. That is my prayer, my God, because I want to be whole. Let me know, Father. And so today, I'm going to continue to stick to my nourishment. I have a check-in, and check it out if you want to know what I said concerning nourishment and concerning intercession. I'm going to have a daily check-in for both. And so it's because I want alignment. You can shop Dr. Stella, the sponsor of this series, wellness shop, in the link in the description, and then you can learn more about me at my website, bernicepatrice.com.